We are very blessed to learn Bhagavatam. We have come to a very favorite chapter for me. And it's very profound topic, and it's always the topic in pravachans. Many jnanis, many speakers give katha about this story. They give pravachan. It's a very important one as Bhagavatas to study this. Ekadadu mahanadhyam कृताभिषेक नैयमिकावश्यको ब्रह्माक्षरम् अभिगृणानो मुहूर्तत्रयम् उदकाद उपविवेश तत्र तदा राजन् हरिणी पिपासया जलाशयाभ्यासमेकैवोपजगाम तया पेपीयमान उदके तावदेवाविदूरेण न ददो मृगपदेरुन्नादो लोकभयङ्कर उदपदते तमुपश्रुत्य सा मृगवधूः प्रकृतिविक्लवा शकितनिरीक्षणा सुतरामपि हरिभया विनिवेश व्यग्रहृदया पारिप्लवदृष्टिः अगदतृषा भयादि सहसैवोच्चक्राम तस्या उत्पतन्त्या अन्तर्वज्ञा उरुभयावकलितो योनिर्गतो गर्भः स्रोतसि निपपात तत्प्रसवोत्सर्पण भयखेदातुरा स्वगणेन वियुज्यमाना कस्याञ्चिद्दर्यां कृष्णसारसति निपपातात च ममार. We did one more. अन्यदा वृषमुद्विग्नमना नष्टद्रविण इव कृपणः सकरुणम् अतितर्षेण हरिणकुणकविरह विह्वल हृदय सन्तापः तमेवानुशोचन् किल कश्मलं महदविरम्बित इति होवाच स वै कृपण एन बालको मृतहरिणीसुतो अहो ममानार्यस्य शटकिरातमतेः अकृतसुकृतस्य कृतविस्रम्भ आत्मप्रत्ययेन तदविगणयन्ने सुजन इवागमिष्यति. The deer was left orphaned. He took the deer, then he started feeding the deer, then nourishing the deer, nurturing the deer, protecting the deer, and got intense attachment. Manasa tasma ashisha ashaste swasti tatvatsate adive sarvam. It is a emotional feeling when we get attached to something. It's the mind அப்படி ஒரு எமோஷன், அது எமோஷன். Whereas the ஞானி நிலையில எப்படி எமோஷன் இருக்காது, ஆனா ஆனந்தா, they will be the ஆனந்தா state. So that is the difference. When we get attached, why they say don't get attached, don't get, means we become, something is holding, yeah. When something is holding, we are like tight, we want to be loose, no? So if you let go, you're loose and happy and free. Otherwise something is holding, even though you want to hold it, etc., but it's still uncomfortable feeling. Why? Because first it gave pleasure for some time, when he was nicely fondling the deer, he had company now, right? He was, maybe there was the feeling of loneliness that I left everything, no one is there. Something will trigger, something will be a vasana, what is told we don't know. So some emotion came. The moment emotion has come, we should watch it. We should watch it, because is this good for me? Buddhi use panni to make the right choice. Unfortunately, the mind, the previous habit take over, and we don't think with the buddhi at all. We just do it in impulse. Like that, the emotion came for Bharata. Then he said, I am protecting. When the deer was gone for a long time, he's worried about it. That's so all those happen. When you get attached to something, then without it, we get worried, something bad happened. So he is thinking, oh dear, it went far away. I hope it comes back to me. Seeing that I am going to protect it, and I am not like the cruel hunter who will kill it. I noticed one thing with our cat. We think that we are protecting it, no? But suddenly when the thunderstorm comes, the lightning sound, loud sound varme, you think it will come and run to you for protection? No, it will go hide somewhere. It doesn't need us. We are the one needing it. If we are in danger situation, we call Guruvayurappa, right? We are holding to Bhagavan, means we are good. If we are holding to some other person in the world, depends on the person, they can protect or may not. So the animal, the deer or the cat that I'm watching, right? If it is in danger, it's not going to come and hug me or ask me anything. It goes and hides somewhere. It tries to protect itself. It has a survival instinct and it does it that way. We are the one clinging to it. It will only cling to us when it is hungry and wants food. It will go behind our husband. But you see, if it is in danger position, I don't know about dog, but cat I have seen. It will come, but if it is hearing some stranger has come, it will run away to under the couch. It doesn't need us. Like that, Bharata did not think correctly. After studying the story, I can think. Before, I don't know. That's why Bhagavatam is teaching. So after reading the story, I know I should not get attached to cat. No, abhi distance. Keep distance, because who knows, right? It's very cute and all, but keep distance. Like that, for it doesn't need us to protect. Bhagavan has given the survival instinct to all animals. They will find a way to protect themselves. But Bharata Rishi, what happened? He is telling, dear, don't leave me, you please come back. Don't think I'm going to hurt you. I'm not like the hunter who will hurt you. I'll protect you. Please come back. He's telling the deer. I'm waiting, missing the deer. See how if you miss somebody, it's a very horrible feeling actually. It's not a good feeling. Because a mind, if you have gone to the feeling beyond it only, you will appreciate it. We have, because we are in satsang. When we are in Guruji satsang, we have experienced a state that is beyond emotion. It is rasomai. Once we have even tasted little, then we know these attached things like a new necklace. It's fun, but then it's also a burden. You have to take care of it, right? Like that. So it's not a good feeling. Trust me, it's not. That is why Bhagavad Gita says give attachment, give up attachment, give up attachment. Because Krishna knows he has another state that he is keeping for us and he wants us to experience that. So he is telling don't get attached to worldly things. Because he has another rest state which you have to get only if you know and leave all this. So the deer did not come, it is delaying, and Raja is constantly brooding about the deer again. Apibada savai kripana ena balako vridahariṇi sudo aho mamānādyasya ena. It is not giving importance to me, it is going other places. See, me has come. Shatakirātamatehe akrita sukritasya krita visramba atma pratyayena tad aviganayanne sujanaivagameshyati apichemena asminnāśramopavane shashpani charantam devaguptam drakshyapi apichemena asminne āśramopavane shashpani charantam devaguptam drakshyami apicana vṛkasālā-vṛko anyatamo va naikachara ekacharo va bhakshayati nimlochadiha bhagavane sakala jagatchemodayah trayatmadyapi mamana mṛga-vadunyasa agacchati. Raja Bharata is always thinking about it, and then even when he is doing puja, he would be looking at the deer and then he's blessing the deer. All the punya puja or the blessing is going to deer because he's telling, Spashtama, he's telling, you should get all blessings. May you live safe without any danger. Why? Which sloka? Number 14. क्रियायां निवर्त्यमानायाम् अन्तरालेऽपि उत्थायोत्थाय यदैनम् अभिचक्षीद तर्हि भावसवर्षपदिः प्रकृतिस्तेन मनसा तस्माशीष आशास्ते स्वस्ति स्ताद्वत्सते सर्वत इति. இப்போ ஆசீர்வாதம் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்க டியருக்கு. This time again I hope நீ க்ஷேமமா இரு. அபிக்ஷேமேனாஸ்மின் ஆஸ்ரமோபவனே ஷஷ்பாணி சரந்தம் தேவகுப்தம் द्रक्ष्यामि. When will I see you? You know, the Lord is here in this area, so I'm sure He is protecting you. But when will I see you? Then nimlochadiha bhagavane sagala jagatche modayah त्रयात्माद्यापि mamana mṛga-vadunyasa agacchati. When will you come back to me? And then 18th, I hope another animal did not eat you. Apicha na vṛkasālā-vṛkādibhyo, or a wolf or tiger or where our animal, I hope they didn't bhakshayati, they didn't eat you. When will you come back? Nimlochadiha bhagavane sagala jagatche modayah त्रयात्माद्यापि mamana mṛga-vadunyasa agacchati. Now the sunset is happening. It's going to get dark very soon. The Bhagavan, the Surya Bhagavan, who is the Vedamayam, that Bhagavan, the sun is about to set, and your mother, the mother dear, kept you in my custody, but you still have not returned. Like this, just assume the mother gave custody. Nobody said no. Nimlochadiha bhagavane sagala jagatche modayah त्रयात्माद्यापि mamana mṛga-vadunyasa agacchati. Api svide akrita sukritam agatya ma sukhayishyati hariṇa-kuṇakena vividha ruchira darshaniya nija mṛga-dharaka vinodaihi asantosham swanam apanudanne. लिकाया मामृषा समाधिना आमीलितदृशं प्रेम संरम्भेण चकित सहितागत्य पुरुषत् अपुरुष विषाणाग्रेण लुठति. Dear, when will it come? I'm so unlucky that it's not here with me right now. When will it come and play with me? Then this one is very even more profound. Chvelikaya mamrusha samadhina āmīlitadrisham. I'm only doing fake samadhi these days. He's telling before what? How the samadhi was. He's doing āśaṁsamāno and then arkyam padyam and all. He's immersed in manase, vak, shariram, hridayam, all together merged in Bhagavan. And he was doing archana, and time passed, he didn't know. He became one with Bhagavan, and then he went beyond time and space, and he was in that state for hours, but he didn't realize, because he has gone beyond time and space. He was having tulasi and doing archana, then suddenly it was morning, now it is evening. The tulasi and the flowers dried up in his hand. That much he was immersed. And samadhi was like that before. Now what he is telling? Mrisha samadhina āmīlitadrisham. It was only pretend samadhi, not real. He was sitting and pretending into samadhi. Apo the deer will come as though can I disturb my father? And so it will come and rub him with his horn. And the horn was feeling so soft to touch, and it will be trying to get my attention. And it's looking at me as though I'm going to scold it. How sweet is that? That moment he's all reliving those moments with the deer. So mind has been completely taken over by deer now. The mind was with Guruvarpan. Then this appropriate switch. See, now it is deer. And so the deer chakita molla varudhu, and then it's trying to see if I'm going to scold it, and so it will gently pull me to play with it, and then it is as though afraid of me, but it wants to play with me, so it's touching me with the horn. Idive The level of intense attachment has come now. See, Chvelikaya Mamrisha Samadhina Militidrisham Prema Samrambena Chakita Chakita Agatya Prashas Aparusha Vishanagrena Luthati Asadida Havishi Barhishi Dushide Mayopalabdo Vita Vita Sapadyuparata Rasa Rishi Kumaravadi Avahita Karana Kalapa Aste. Doing the yaga and all, the havis has been prepared and ready to offer to devatas. But now Raja is only thinking about the havis is offered to devata and all, but the deer will come and mess it up. Then he will be scolding the deer. And so the deer will become Vita that Appa scolded me, and then it will remain quiet and stand like this quietly, and then again Bharata's affection will pour for the deer because of its behavior like this. Like a Rishi Kumara Valadra Mari, this deer is like the son for him. So he is telling, when I scold you, you just can't stand quiet. When you disturb the havis for Devata, see how the puja became so careless now with the puja vidhi, right? So again, then what happened? Kimva are acharidam tapasvinnyanaya yadiyam avanihi savinaya krishnasara tanaya tanuda subhaga shivadamakara kura pada panktibihi dravina viduraturasya kripanasya mama dravina padavim सूचयन्त्यात्मानं च सर्वतः कृतकौतुकं द्विजानां स्वर्गापवर्गकामानां देवयजनं करोति. He's telling Bharata, he's telling why? Because the beautiful footprints of the deer are in the grass. Savinaya Krishnasara. Krishnasara is the black beautiful footprints of this black deer, Krishnasara. And the footprints nala, I am able to trace this deer, and also this land is so blessed to see these footprints, and this land is so auspicious now because of the footprints that many people come here and do yaga and yajna to attain heaven. So people come to this land because this deer is there. So this land is very suitable to do yaga, yajna and attain heaven. See, mix up ho gaya? We are all mixed up people. One is getting attached. Then using that attachment as an excuse and using religion. Doing little bit with religion, but attachment is the goal. But religion is the side. Why am I doing Parayana? My son should get married. Then see, mix up ho gaya. Attachment is son. But we are doing chanting. So we are mixed both. That is not bhakti, that's only first step. So here, he is telling this land is very auspicious to be this place. And it's very good to attain heaven. So that's the religion side. But then he is telling this, because of the deer, the land is very auspicious. Because of the footprints of the deer. So the mix-up happened. The deer is the goal now. Whereas the goal was Krishna before. Now the goal changed to deer, but the habit of religion is there. So the habit of doing puja, yaga, all this Raja is still doing, but the mind is given to deer. It should not be like that. Mind should be given to Guruvayurappan and do the work in the world. But here, ulta ho gaya. So this is called the mixed up state. We are all doing, I'm saying bhakti, I'm doing and all, but what is my goal? Is Guruvayurappan my goal? Or is, all the family should be good, all the things should work out, everything, is that the goal? Those are only short-term goal. It's okay, but final goal ennadu? Appo adukku da smarana jaasti varanam enna 59 nights. Oh, no, I don't know how much time we have, right? So to remember ourselves, how old am I I now? Is it retirement age? Like that, I am thinking for me. So, this mix-up has happened. Deer is good, but deer is, the land and religion is good because deer is there. So, we are mixed up. So, that is why, this is the one way it is telling, this land is very famous because the deer is here. So, this deer must have done so much punya because its footprints are so beautiful and it has made the land very prosperous. So, always the land and the deer he is comparing. And so, Kim va are asharidam tapasvinyānaya yadiyam avanihi in the bhumi, romba prosperous. Savinaya Krishna Sara Tanaya Tanutara Subhaga Shivamakara Purapada Panktibihi Dravina Vidura Turasya Kripanasya Mama Dravina Padavim Suchayanti Atmanam Cha Sarvadaha Krita Kautukam Tvijanam Swargapavarga Kamanam Anga religionum vardu Ana deerum irukku. It is called the confused state. Swarga pavarga kamana deva yajanam karoti apisvedasau bhagavan udupadirenam mṛga-jahunā mṛdamataram mṛga-balakam swāśrama paribrashtam anukampaya kripana-jana-vatsalah paripati. Seeing the moonlight, full moon is there, and the full moon as though the deer is seen. When he is looking at the moon, the deer is seen in the moon also. So then it's telling the moon is so beautiful. Maybe the moon is protecting the deer because the deer has gone far. It's still not returned. It's almost sunset ஆயிடுச்சு, moonrise ஆயிடுச்சு, இன்னும் வரலையே deer. So maybe the moon is protecting it. See, I can see the image of the deer in the moon also. Like that is again telling, my poor deer, it has not come back. Kripana-jala-vatsalah paripati kimva atmaja vishlesha. This is the vishlesha jvara. I have, the worldly people have vishlesha jvara. Kimva atmaja vishlesha jvara davadahana shigabhihi upatapyamana-hṛdaya sthala nalinikam mamupasrida mṛgi-tanayam shishira shantanuraga gunida nijavadana salila amrita-bhaya gavastibihi swadayatiti cha. And still telling, I am facing vishlesha jvarana, the heat of attachment, the feeling of intense attachment, that the heart is caused with attachment, the heat of attachment, vishlesha jvara, attachment to worldly things, vishayattila attachment is causing intense heat inside, whereas it was cool and ananda nile before. Now atmaja ennod dear vishlesha jvara, I am suffering dahana. It is heat for me. I am separated from my deer and my heart is feeling scorched and thirsty to see my deer. Oh dear moon god, are you seeing my pitiable state? And are you trying to give me some sweet cold water and amridam to quench my thirst, to quench my heat? Do you see my pitiable condition, oh moon god? Appadi pesharar. He's asking the moon, do you see my deer? Are you giving me some cool water to cool me, because I am suffering from intense heat of separation from the worldly thing, the deer attachment. Vishlesha jvara. Bharatarku deera varudhu, namalukku it may be in anything. So, if Guru Arpan loves us, he will give one tuck now and then to keep us straight. That's my experience. So, don't get too attached, because Guru Arpan says, hey, I already told you, you are mine, I am yours. Why are you going everywhere? Like that. Krishna is very possessive. You think you are possessive of your family? Krishna is possessive of you. He will not allow. So, Raja Bharata became became so anxious and suffering intense attachment. Then what happened? Evam akadamana manoratha kula hridayo mṛga-jahunā swarabdha karmana yogarambadado vibramshidah sayogatapaso bhagavad-ārādhana lakshana cha kadam itarata jatyantara āhariṇa-kuṇakena sangah sakshane nishrayasa pratipakshantaya परित्यक्त दुश्च हृदया विजातस्य तस्यैवम् अन्तराय विहद योगारम्भणस्य राजर्षेः भरतस्य तावन् मृगापक पोषण पालन प्रीणन लालनानुषङ्गेनाविगणेद आत्मानम् अहिरिवाकुबिलं दुरतिक्रमः काल करालरभस आपद्यत. Maybe because of prarabdha karma that this Raja Bharata fell from the path of yoga. Yoga rambanado vibramshidah sayoga tapaso bhagavad-ārādhana. All the aradhana he had done, he had come this close to attain. What can we say? Why did it happen? It could only be prarabdha, because even parityakta dustyaja hridaya vijatasya. What is difficult to leave? Family, children, house, possessions. He left all those. He left all. Very good family, huh? Not like, oh, no, nobody is listening to me, I should take sannyasa. Not like that family. Very perfect family. But he said enough and left everyone and went alone to do. But there what happened? Prarabdha. Maybe prarabdha chased him. Maybe because people like Shobha and everyone has to understand the charitra. It came like this. That's all. So it is described very detailed, this charitram, for our sake. So instead of going, attaining and just going the last step and reaching the top, he decided, because of prarabdha, some attachment came from the past. It came in the form of a deer, not even a human species, an animal. But he put full attention, poshana, palana, prinana, lalana, anushangena, aviganayada, full time gave to deer. Time is precious, time does not listen to anyone. Time did not stop, time is going. And at furious pace, time has gone. Then what happened? Like a serpent jumping out of this hole and catching the snake, like that the Kala Sarpa came and about to catch. Time up. I don't know what you were doing, but time up. Chalo. Like that. It does not give warning unless you have Bhagavatam. So, we are good. So, Atmanam ahiriva kubilam duradikramaha kala karala rabasa apadyata. Then what happened? Tadanimapi pārśvavartinam ātmajamivānu śocandam abhivikṣamāno. A deer came back, okay? Deer came back. He was searching, no? Deer came back. He again continued. Poshana, palana, prinana, lalana, anushangena. So deer annaki traditadala, it came back. And again continued the same petting the deer life. Then Tadanimapi pārśvavartinam ātmajamivānu śocandam abhivikṣamāno mṛga eva biniveshidamana visrujya lokamimam saha mṛgena kalevaram mṛdamanuna mṛda-janmānu smritiritara van mṛga-shariram avapa. Seeing the deer, last moment has come, he's lying down. The deer is right there, looking at the deer. I'm leaving you, I'm going, mourning the deer, that I'm going to leave you, I'm going. Like this, mind is firmly on the deer only. And the deer, adhe mari adum pakkarde, it is coming at the time. When we are in the last moment, all the grandchildren will come and say, Party, don't go. Nochur Bhagavatar says like this. When we are about to let go and have virakti and see Krishna, suddenly the grandchildren children will come and pull you. Don't go there. Again, keep it to Guru Arpan. Keep it to Guru Arpan, he will tell in Katha. All this just click for me, I don't know, maybe I am a Brahta. I am a fallen one. Because it is clicking. We are this close we were, but we fell. Something pulled us. So, we are again given a chance. So, this is it. This is the chance. So, Raja Bharata, looking at the deer, leaving you, Kana, please, sorry, when will I see you? Have to go. Tears are rolling. The thought is on deer only, and as mind is obsessed, fully taken over by deer now. Gurvarpan face is not coming at all. So, as Prakriti is going in autopilot, what is the last thought? That is the next birth, right? That is the design. But in the case, Bhagavanoda Karuna is that everything is stored in the Chittam. The Aradhana that he has done is stored there. So even though Prakriti is doing its bit, but the Chittam has retained all the memory of the Anandam, the Aradhana and the Vasani அப்படியே பதிஞ்சிருக்கு. It's there. Krishna's face, it's still there. It didn't go away. It was just replaced with another one. All the Purva Punya we have done is there. It is just replaced by, so more and more get replaced. So that's why the Chitta become so loaded now. That's why we are trying to clean and go back. See? So Bharata has done all the Aradhana. It is there. And the Smriti is there. vṛkasālā-vṛkādibhyo smriti ritaravan mṛga-shariram avapa tadānīmapi pāṣavattinam ātmajamivānuṣochandam abhivikṣamāno mṛga-eva abhiniveshidavana visrajya lokamimam saha mṛgena kalevaram mṛda-manuna mṛda-janmānu smriti ritaravan mṛga-shariram avapa तत्रापि हवा आत्मनो मृगवत्कारणं भगवदाराधनसमीहानुभावेन अनुस्मृत्यं वृषम् अनुतप्यमान आह तत्रापि हवा आत्मनो मृगवत्कारणं भगवदाराधनसमीहानुभावेन अनुस्मृत्य वृषम् अनुतप्यमान आह. Then this is the shloka I sent. Aho kashtam प्रष्टोऽहम् आत्मवतामनुपदादे यद्विमुक्तसमस्तसङ्गस्य विविक्तपुण्यारण्य शरणस्यात्मवद आत्मनि सर्वेषाम् आत्मना भगवति वासुदेवे तत् अनुश्रवणमननसङ्कीर्तन आराधनानुस्मरणाभि योगेन आशून्य सकलयामेन कालेन समावेशितं समाहितं काष्णेन मनः तत्तु पुनः मम अबुधस्यारान् मृगसुतमनु परिसुस्राव. It remembers it's born as a deer, but Krishna Kripa, the consciousness is of that previous birth. It's all coming back. Memory is there, and by Krishna Kripa, memory is fresh. Everybody won't get that, but Krishna Kripa, Raja Bharata got the Mṛga Shariram also. He has the memory. Do you wonder what happened to that deer? The deer he left, no? That deer he blessed so much, right? Oh dear, please you be well. Please all good come for you. He blessed again and again. All the puja punya went to deer. What happened to the deer? Deer is reborn as Raja Rahugana. And then he is going to meet Raja Bharata again. The Jnani Bharata is going to meet. And he is going to give Upadesha to Rahugana. And then Rahugana will attain moksha. The deer is Punyavan because deer got Sangha of Bharata. And the deer is going to get a Manusha Janma. Raja Rahugana are coming. The story is so profound, see. So we are really fortunate. Oh my God. So Aho is telling Tatrava Shravana Manana Sankirtana Aradhana-Smaranabhiyogena Ashunya Sakalayamena Kalena Samaveshidam Samahidam Kasnena Manaha Tattu Punaha Mama Abudasya Arane Mṛga-sutam Anu Parisusrava. Very well, because Bhagavad Aradhana Samahi Samīhanubhavena Krishna Roda. Whatever matters, see, I told you Krishna is possessive of you because Krishna gave him the memory. So the memory was intact, even though it's in the dear body, it's able to feel that, oh, I was that Bharata. It's a blessing in this. It also is remembering Krishna Dhyana was so much Anandam. Even during doing the Dhyanam, Krishna is Anandam. Reading Bhagavatam is Anandam, right? But I got too attached to that dear Kandai, and I left everything, and I thought it's mine, and I became Kastam Brashtoham. I am a Brashta, means I am a fallen person. I went to such divine height, and then I fell. I am also a Brashta, because we are all given another chance, and Gurunatha has come in our life. So we have slipped somewhere. So this is the chance to redeem ourselves. And when this close we have come, Guru illam mudiyad. Again, Ayurarogya Saukhyam, Saukhyathila pona poch. Here, Saukyamala Jnanam. So it will give Saukhyam also. The spirituality will give Saukhyam. But again, you have to come back to get Jnanam. Jnanam is the end. So Bharata himself is telling that I am a fallen person. I left my family, I came to the lonely place, and I came to this very holy place which is full of Salagrama Vigraha, the Gandaki river, Nadi Thirathila, where the gods are Sancharam Pandra Adathila. The gods are roaming there. The Salagrama stones are in plenty there. It is a place naturally which will give the mind the feeling of doing worship. Such type of a place I came, and I was doing without wasting time. Sakalayamena Kale. Without wasting time, I was continuously engaged in Shravanam, hearing, Mananam, thinking, Kirtanam, Sankirtanam, Aradhanam, Anusmaranam, again and again. Thinking this, appadi I was completely Abhyogena Krishna Smaranatla irnen. I was totally absorbed in the contemplation with mind, word, and speech, and body, heart, the whole thing. Kayena Vacha Manasa Indriya Iva. The whole thing was used, and only Krishna was there. There was no place for anyone else. Even like that, after being like that, I got attached to this deer too much, and disastrous consequence. And I have fallen. So, appadi oru viraha is coming now in the deer janma. Ityevam niguda nirvedo visrijya mrigi madaram punaha bhagavat-kshetram upashamashila munigana-dainam shalagramam pulastya pulaha-āśramam alanjarade pratyajagama. Other rishis have come and quietly hearing satsang from others. Ityevam niguda nirvedo visrijya mrigi mataram punaha bhagavat-kshetram upashamashila munigana-dainam shalagramam pulastya pulaha-āśramam kalanjarade pratyajagama. Tasminnapi kalam pratikshamanaha Sangacha vrishamudvikna atma-sahacharaha shushka-parna-trana-viruda artamano mṛgavade nimitta-vasanameva ganayanne mṛga-shariram tirthodaga-klinnam utsasarja. Left that mother deer, and it left the place where it was born, Kalanjara mountains. It left that place and went to Pulastya Pulaha-āśramam. He went to the beautiful place where rishis are in plenty. He left the original place and moved away from the mother and the place and quietly walked and came to this Pulaha-āśrama. And there every day waiting for the last day. And then Sangacha Vrishamutpi. Sangame Venda. I don't want to get attacked. I don't want to see anyone, talk to anyone, nothing. I only want Guru Arpan. Like that, is avoiding Sangam by in all ways. No Sangam like that, the deer. And the deer has intense vairagyam. Nobody knows. It's a vairagyam ulla deer. Niguda nirvedo visrijja mṛgīṃ. So, Nityevam niguda nirvedo visrijja mṛgīmātaram punah Bhagavat Kshetram Upashamashīlam Muniganadaidam Shalagramam Pulasya Pulaha-āśramam Alanjarade Pratyajagama. Again Mahandan Venam. It finally again came to saints. The saints can only give redemption. So it has found the company of saints now. Then it is hanging quietly there, quietly and waiting for the last day. The last day came and it gave up its life in the holy waters there. Tasminnapi kalam pratīkshamānah sangacha vrishamudvigna atma sahachara shushka parna trina virudavartavano. It was just eating barely the leaves and grass, whatever, not bothering and not getting attached to anything, and gave up his life in the holy waters that way. This way we are ending the 8th chapter by Gurunada Kripa. It is Srimad Bhagavate Mahapurane Paramamsam Samhitayam Panchama Skandam Bharata Charite Ashtamodhyaya. Shri Hare Namaha, Shri Hare Namaha, Shri Hare Namaha. Gopika Jeevana Smaranam Govinda Govinda. Sadguru Maharaj ki jai. I'll read 2 shloka from next just to start. Shri Shukavacha Athakasya Chide Jijavarasya Angira Pravarasya Shama Dama Tapaswadhyaya Adhyayana Tyaga Santosha Titiksha Prashaya Vidyana Suyatmaja Asuya Atmajnananda Yukta Syatma Sadrisha Shruta Shilachara Rupo Daja Guna Navasodarya Angaja Babuvur Mithunam Cha Yaviyasya Bharyaya Yastu Tatra Pumamstam Paramabhagavadam Rajarshi Pravaram Bharatam Utsrishtam mṛga-shariram Sharama Sharirena Vipratvam Gadamahu Gopika Jeevana Smaranam Govinda Govinda. Sadguru Maharaj ki jai. All the Swadhyaya, Shama, Dama, Tapa, Swadhyaya, Adhyayana, all the great qualities are there. He has intense spiritual discipline he has followed. That Brahmana is very learned, very pious, and observing the life of intense austerity and good character. He has 2 wives. From the second wife, he had 2 children, 1 man, 1 boy, 1 girl, and the boy was Bharata. Bharata reborn again to a Brahmana. The first wife, he had 9 sons, all exemplary, learned Vidwans. Great. Then, second wife, he had 2 children, twins, 1 boy, 1 girl, and the boy is Bharata. Yastu tatra pumamstam paramabhagavadam rajarshi pravaram bharatam utsrishtam mṛga-shariram charama sharirena vipratvam gadamahu. He is born as a Brahmana. Gopika Jeevana Smaranam Govinda Govinda. Sadguru Maharaj ki jai. Guru Ayurappa Sharanam.